Photovoltaic systems as actuators of regional development. The project Photovoltaic systems as actuators of the regional development under the IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Hungary-Croatia was approved as a joint research, development and innovation project. The project is implemented by the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek and the Center for Economic and Regional Studies, Hungarian Academy of Sciences, aiming at developing the optimal configuration of the photovoltaic systems for climate borders areas. Furthermore, it aims at exploring the impact of photovoltaic systems to the electronic power system, economy, and the environment. The Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek is a public research and teaching institution that operates in its natural, physical, technological, economical, and social environment in 5 counties. The faculty follows the trends of higher education development in Croatia and Europe regarding programming, personnel, physical, and laboratory aspects. The faculty has a total space of approximately 8,500 square meters, including 12 classrooms and a video conference hall, 8 computer classrooms and 20 laboratories, furnished with the modern equipment. In addition to the successful implementation of the curriculum, the faculty has had long and successful cooperation with large technical organizations. Furthermore, the faculty has conducted several Croatian and European scientific and educational projects and maintaining a good scientific cooperation with 20 universities, colleges and research institutions in European countries. Scientific research is an everyday activity at the faculty. The Faculty of Electrical Engineering conducts lifelong learning educational programs and has had a very strong publishing history. The Institute for Regional Studies, which is a part of Center for Economics and Regional Studies of the Hungarian Academy of Science, was founded as a network of institutes in 1984 as the legal successor of the Trans-Danubian Research Institute founded in 1943. Center for Economics and Regional Studies has its headquarters in Pécs and 4 institutes, each with the 4 departments covering the entire territory of the Hungary. Institute for Regional Studies employs economics, geographers, politologists, Scientologists and lawyers, whose research is aimed at European and Hungarian regional development. All researchers carry out basic researches in their respective fields, the results of which are applied in researches conducted on external contracts. Hungarian Academy of Science Institute for Regional Studies has conducted more than 150 national and international projects since 1990s, among which are Interreg, IPA, 5th and 6th framework programs, as well as the research for the European Commission's Directive Generals. During the implementation of the project, following activities have been conducted. Presentation of the project and contract signing ceremony. On March 13, 2013, at 11 a.m. in the hall of Osijek-Baranja County, the conference, the results and experience of the IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Hungary-Croatia 2007-2013 took place. The conference was officially opened by the director of the Regional Development Agency of Slavonia and Baranja, rector of Josip Juraj Strossmayer University of Osijek, and the dean of Faculty of Electrical Engineering greeted the gathered. All the present attendants were welcomed by the mayor of Osijek and prefect of the Osijek-Baranja County. The 2 projects approved in the 3rd call for proposals were presented under the measurement of development of economic cooperation and joint activities of human resources through joint research, development and innovation. Assistant Professor Denis Pelin informed the attendants about the activities, outcomes and objectives of the project Photovoltaic Systems as Actuators of the Regional Development. After the presentation, the contract signing ceremony was conducted. On March 19, 2013, the kick-off meeting between the representatives of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek and Center for Economics and Regional Studies was held in Pécs. There was a presentation and discussion regarding the project tasks. The research tasks and the course of research activities has been set up. The promotional activities plan, joint publications, workshops, organization and the final conference were set up. The Joint Professional Project Committee was established for the purposes of monitoring the project implementation. In March 2013, the official web page of the project was created in order to provide relevant pieces for information for all interested in the field of renewable energy sources, especially scientists, investors, and companies. All information is available in Hungarian, Croatian, and English, giving the character of the project and the possibility of information and project results wide use. The website is for informational purposes and is located on regfosis.eu. Meetings with project partners. At the very beginning of the project, the team members pointed out the importance of establishing good communication through holding regular project meetings. The regular project meetings provided to be of great importance for the proper and timely implementation of project activities. During the project implementation, the project meetings were held on both sides of the border, in Osijek and in Peć. The official language of the project meeting was English. The good communication contributed to the establishment of good relations between two institutions, resulting in signing the General Cooperation Agreement in December 2013, which should positively affect the cooperation and eventually result in joining project applications. Implementation Workshop for Croatian project partners. On June 14, 2013, an implementation workshop for Croatian project partners was organized by the Ministry of Regional Development and European Funds in Zagreb. The workshop was designed for all project partners from the Croatian group who participated in projects that are awarded under the third call for proposals. EMIS 2007-2013 Workshop for Lead Beneficiaries. On July 2, 2013, the workshop for lead beneficiaries was organized by GTS of the IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program, Hungary-Croatia, and held in the public Open University Koprivnica. The topic of the workshop was the presentation of Monitoring and Information System. Furthermore, the participants were presented with the guidelines for completing progress reports and practical application. Establishing the Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources. Even before the official start of the project team experts collected the technical information on the equipment and instruments that are to be purchased under the proposed project budget. Market research preceded the purchase process. After successfully conducting the tender, the contract with the supplier was signed. The equipment and instruments are provided in accordance with the deadlines. The equipment and instruments purchased within this project enabled the establishment of a laboratory for renewable energy sources. Access Conference Vukovar 2013. On September 20, 2013, the conference IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Hungary-Croatia with about 200 participants was held in Vukovar. The conference is associated with the European Cooperation Day and the role of IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Hungary-Croatia during the Croatian accession to the European Union. Roundtable Photovoltaics Osijek. On the 4th International Conference on Natural Gas, Heat and Water was held in Osijek in the period from September 25, 2013 to September 27, 2013. On the first day of the conference, the roundtable Photovoltaic Systems was held. The project team members gave the presentations on the project RegFossis and the presentation of a research work related to the photovoltaic systems. 17 International Symposium on Power Electronics, Novi Sad. The project team members from the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek participated in 17 International Symposium on Power Electronics, which was organized in the period from October 30, 2013 to November 1, 2013, in Novi Sad. At the conference, the research paper was presented. While staying in Novi Sad, the members of the project team visited the solar power plant, which is located on the roof of the building of the Faculty of Technical Sciences, University of Novi Sad, and the Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources. In addition, contacts were established with prominent scientists in the field of power electronics and renewable energy sources. Workshop in Šeje. On November 26, 2013, in Šeje, in collaboration with the Regional Committee for Renewable Energy of Hungarian Academy of Science in Peć, a workshop was organized. The aim of the workshop was to discuss and explore how energy production from photovoltaic systems can be effectively used in the Drava region. During the workshop, from the standpoint of the city authorities and investors, a presentation on the solar power plant in Šeje was held. Furthermore, a visit to the solar power plant was organized. The workshop was attended by various stakeholders, representatives of local government, investors in renewable energy sources, scientists, and representatives of GTS. Presentation of the project Osijek. The project REC-FOSIS was presented on January 8, 2014 at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Osijek, to the scientists and students. The participants were presented with the IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program, Hungary-Croatia, the project itself, the project activities, objectives and results. Given the specific target group, a special attention was paid to the technical part of the project. Setting up the photovoltaic panels, Osijek. The company Solar Projects began to set up the photovoltaic panels on the roof of a building of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek on January 16, 2014. The installation included the setting up of various technologies of the photovoltaic panels on the faculty roof. Furthermore, the photovoltaic panels are installed in the Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources in the same order. Testing of equipment and instruments. In February 2014, the installed equipment was connected on the computer and tested measurements were carried out. Equipment testing was performed in order to determine the measurements method, train researchers, record output characteristics, and to detect and eliminate potential mistakes. The test measurements gave positive results, and based on them, the important parameters of the database were determined. Workshop in Osijek. On March 27, 2014, the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek, in collaboration with the project partners, organized a workshop where current activities and the project results were presented. There was a tour to Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources and an introduction to the measurement procedures to be used in predicting the production of solar power plants, giving the different technologies of the photovoltaic panels. The hosts, lecturers, and participants of the workshops were representatives of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek. Established database for the photovoltaic panels measurement. The database, consisting of the data based on the measurement carried out in the Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources, was made. The database contains the measurements carried out on both DC and AC side of the photovoltaic panels of different technologies. Apart from the electrical quantities measured on the photovoltaic models of the different technologies, the database also contains the data on meteorological measurements carried out simultaneously with the measurement of electrical quantities. Research activities. The Trans-Danubian Research Department team made a research on the conditions of photovoltaic systems used in the research. Mayors were interviewed in order to find out the motivation for the renewable energy sources used. Prior researchers helped us to identify the trends of the solar energy used in the world and the economic and environmental conditions of the use. A cost-benefit analysis show the costs and benefits for different photovoltaic systems in the cross-border region. The cost-benefit analysis is indispensable in terms of determining the development priorities of photovoltaic systems, both for Croatia and Hungary, supported by the research of the environmental impact of photovoltaic systems, as well as their social and economic impact of the region. Guidelines for selecting an optimal photovoltaic system for the cross-border region have been provided. Start of the photovoltaic panels measurement. On April 1, 2014, the measurements on the photovoltaic panels of the different technologies started. The measurements were performed on a daily basis in the time period from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at intervals of 1 hour. Photovoltaic panels of 5 different technologies were tested. In addition to the measurements on DC side, the measurements were also conducted on the AC side. The database, which contains the measured data, is available on the project website. Power quality measurements. On May 5, 2014, at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek, the instruments for the measuring of the power quality were set. Zvonimir Klajić, assistant professor, set up a network analyzer on the terminal compartment point of the photovoltaic power plant ETFOS-1 and began a 7-day recording of the electrical energy quality. On that day, the first kilowatts of electricity were released in the distribution network. Opening of Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources. On May 9, 2014, with the release of the first kilowatts in network, the Laboratory for Renewable Energy Sources was officially opened. The new laboratory is used primarily for scientific research work, serving as a good base for working with students. This project directly contributed to the further development of scientific research infrastructure of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek. The emulator demonstration was performed in Laboratory for Power Electronics at the opening. It was demonstrated that different technologies of photovoltaic systems can be stimulated on the emulator. The official opening of the laboratory was attended by Dean of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering Osijek, Deputy Prefect of Osijek-Baranja County, Head of the laboratory and the project team members. Final Conference Osijek. The final conference will take place on June 23, 2014 at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering in Osijek. The activities and achieved results of the project will be presented. The lecturers at the final conference will demonstrate the steps and actions which have taken place in the development of an optimal photovoltaic systems configuration for climate conditions of the cross-border area.